showing up. Mr. Prism, good to see you. Adrian, good to see you as well. We don't have any kind of a topic today. This is really what we're just doing nothing but testing this out. So let me go through this really quick here. Rules, no drama, no spamming or trolling. Read them right there. Verbal warning. Next time you do it, you're going to get muted. Hey, Raven, thank you for coming in. Very good to see you. Here, everybody. Chat. Louder. How is that? Be a little bit. Okay, that's all the way up. Can't get any louder than that. Raven cannot hear me. I don't know what to do. We'll whisper. Ah, fun. How about that? Test. Okay. All right. So without further ado, I'm going to bring in Mr. Michael Burkeen. He is helping me figure out how to do VDO Ninja with OBS Studio so that I can have a guest and not have to have something like StreamYard or Restream or something like that. So we're going to do the testing today, and that's literally all the stream is about. Okay, they say the audio is better. So here is Mr. Burking, the man who only talks to himself when he needs the expert advice. Thank you, Michael, for coming on.
Talk to myself more often than that, so just quietly to myself. So
let's see. They're still saying I'm a little quiet. Can y'all hear Michael okay on there?
Can you guys hear me good? I mean, I was coming in fine in studio, and he sounds fine. So on my end.
Paul from PNC Paranormal, thank you for showing up. It's always good to see. You know, I love them. I really do. So, why is my volume so low? This is something we need to check into. Can't see that setting there. And it's hard for me to... hey, Ryan. Thank you for coming in, man. Let's see. Sound settings. And I am on Linux. I'm not on Windows, so... yeah.
Prism says to put a mic in your mouth.
Checking 1, 2. Okay. Is that better? Is that louder?
You sound good to me, dude. I don't know about them, but it does sound good on my end.
Okay. Yeah, it's on the built-in microphone on here. I need to eat the microphone.
I'd hate to see the digestive part of that after eating it.
I don't want to think about that part. I don't want to think about that at all. What sauce do you even put on this? And don't say mayonnaise.
I don't even want to imagine.
Right. Let's see. I can take that part off. Does that make it sound any better? Any louder? Because I'm kind of a quiet person.
Sounds the same on my end, but
yeah, I can see the background noise on it. Okay, so I'm gonna try a few cutaways here. Let's do a rim shot. This is now you put poop on a mic. Let's see. Let's do a rim shot.
You like that episode of Scooby-Doo?
Go ahead.
You like that episode of Scooby-Doo when they were on the ghost ship? and they were like making a ghost ship soup, and they used chains and stuff and turned it all into like powdery stuff.
I don't know if I remember that one.
Gee.
I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch that sometime. I haven't seen an actual episode of Scooby-Doo in a long time.
Yeah, I've only recently rewatched the Scooby-Doo Where Are You because of Tubi, so it's on there.
Adrian says, can't hear me. I don't know what else to do for this. Check, check, check. Okay, I tried.
You sound, like I said, you sound fine to me.
Yeah, it's confusing, but that's why we're doing.
Could it be the microphone or something?
Nah, it's system says it can hear me just fine.
Cause that's why I don't use mics. I just like use what I have like in front of me as a microphone. So.
Okay, how's that? Up that by 2 decibels. I don't want to overdo it. Raven, I can't get any closer to the microphone without, my mustache. In OBS Studio is actually.
He'll be pretty much making out with it if he gets any closer.
Prism says you are twice as loud as. Okay, how's that? Because on my end, it's showing everything is good.
And like I said, on my end, I'm hearing you fine. So.
Filter's going. Check, check, check. That is so weird. Why is it not doing that? Can barely hear me. No, I'm not making out with the mic.
Sorry for starting that.
Let's see. Gotta go into properties again. No, not that one. Shows. I'm not seeing any setting on here that I can change that is going to make this any different. How about that? Oh, is that a little loud?
It is a little loud, but it sounds a little bit clear to me. But it sounded like fine when you were using whatever you were using before. So I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, see, OBS says that I am in the red, maxed out. Yeah, this won't work without the 48 volt on Prism. It has to have it on. Yeah, it's a lot louder, but better.
Sorry about muting right then. I had to let my dog come in.
All good, all good. Okay, so everybody can hear me now. And it's automatically lowering my volume over here. Okay, that's the problem. The system is trying to adjust this automatically for me. This is Linux, not Windows. Stop doing that. Let's see, where is it? Panel. Da-da-da-da. It is in here somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go.
They're saying you're coming in a whole lot better. So.
Okay, so it's still sounding good. I don't need to adjust it. Okay, so let's see what this rim shot cutaway sounds like. How was that?
I didn't even hear anything, so on the cutaway, I just heard you tap on the keyboard.
Ah. Use a compressor. I'm very limited on system resources on this system. I actually have a bit of a dinosaur, so I don't run a lot of filters because it's really bad on. I desperately need a new system because I got this thing brand new when Hurricane Harvey came through. If that tells you how old this thing is. Okay. All right, let's try this cutaway.
Go away!
Alright. And then this one.
But why?
That was a whisper anyway. So Ryan Reynolds saying, why? And then our favorite one, Mr. Bean.
I love the Bean one.
Oh yeah. Gotta love Mr. Bean. Alright, so alright people, so is everything appearing to be working? Because if this works, I'm gonna copy the setup into the Media Lab on Discord. That way people can see just how I set this up and how it worked. Farts can never be too loud.
Exactly.
But this setup here is so I don't have to use StreamYard or Restream or anything like that. I can do it all on my own. Hopefully. I mean, if it comes down to it and I have to pay for Restream or something, I'll probably do that. StreamYard is getting a little pricey, and they're kind of restricted on some of the things they do. But
yeah, I noticed that last year when it was my first year of streaming, that I could play the intro and stuff that you made me, but now all of a sudden I can't play it because it's restricted from the free plan. So
yeah, and that's why I was using Restream, because they still allow you to have up to 3 video files. So that's better than nothing, but I can't do any cutaways, can't do anything else. So, but like this, I can have it however I want on here, so long as the computer will run it. Yeah. See, so I wonder if that weird interface is just because, see, you guys don't have that weird tones going. No. The tones that we had on there, because I had tried this once before, but I didn't know OBS, and I was on Windows. But I tried this once before with Ryan, and we had this horrible echoing.
I think it was on the bros chat with all 3 of us, wasn't it?
That was the second time we tried that, and that was actually on StreamYard. But I had tried this before with Ryan, and we had this horrible feedback. It was terrible, and I think that's when we figured out it was the earpiece that he was using, or something, or he didn't use it, or it was something to do with the earpiece that had caused a feedback, and it was yeah. But you would think that the earpiece would be solving the problem, not making a problem. So I don't know. But we got it all figured out, and it's about time for us to do another bros chat. Matt has been.
It is.
Matt's been really busy, but we can probably have Mr. Prism on there if he wants to do a bros chat.
Yeah, that would be a good addition.
Absolutely. If it was a hearing aid, those can cause problems. I don't think Ryan has a hearing aid. Do you have a hearing aid, Ryan? Does he even need a hearing aid?
I know I don't. That's why I'm like always listening in on his lives, just to make sure I can, like, if I hear something that he doesn't hear. So
Right. Yeah, I'm about due for a hearing aid myself and bifocals, and I'm just gonna shut up right now.
I got well, these aren't bifocals, they're prescriptions, but they're pretty damn close to them. So I started wearing them when I was like 38. So
No, he doesn't have a hearing aid. So I don't have bifocals, but I do have reading glasses. I can see the microphone really good right now. I got a pair here, I've got a pair by the bed, and I've got a pair in the car. So I've got reading glasses everywhere. Yes, I forget them.
Mhm.
Prism had a hearing aid interface with a portable mic and put it on a client. It took us ages to figure out where it came from. Yeah. Yeah, those hearing aids are a lifesaver, but they're just not compatible with anything else.
Yeah, my grandma hates wearing hers. She always complains about it because whenever it's like it's in, she's like, she's grouchy as heck because she can hear everything and she just wants to be left alone. So, but she's 92 years old, so she has a right to be cranky.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's see, where is it? Still trying to find that piece in here that is trying to automatically adjust the volume. I don't want you to automatically adjust. Stop it. Well, I'm gonna have to probably get on GPT or something, find out where the heck that is. So I've only been running Linux for less than a year now, and I gotta say, it runs so much better than Windows. I mean, the system has been, it's like a whole new machine with Linux on here. The resources aren't bogged down. It boots up in under a minute. Windows, it would sometimes take 5. There for a while, they did an update, and it took 10 minutes to load. I'm not joking. It was horrible.
Wow.
See, had a deaf girl in university that would turn off her aids when the room got too loud. Well, there's one option. Yeah. It's like these headphones here, I put them on whenever it gets too loud, and I've got a noise canceling feature on it that hardly works.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Julie, how's it going? Yeah, we got
Hello,
another...
everyone in chat, by the way. Sorry I didn't say hello earlier.
Oh, good. We got another 10 minutes because I'm just testing this out. If I had a topic, we would go on another hour. But yeah, we're just testing this out to make sure that I can do a guest, and it looks like it's doing okay. If I can just get my audio situation to stop turning down my mic, we should be good. Let's see, been watching radio interference videos, and even the new movie Disclosure Day has some of the weird alien talk and tones. Do we think we may get more of those types of reports? Possibly, because we have had a lot of really weird stuff coming out of the sky. Yeah, we've been talking about it. Prism was thinking that it was possibly satellites coming down because there was a lot of copper found in some of these little rocks that have gone through people's roofs. I mean, one landed not too far from where I'm at, like an hour's drive from where I'm at right now, and it went through their roof into their house.
Wow.
Yeah.
I bet they got a fortune out of that.
I don't know. I mean, if they didn't have the right insurance or no insurance at all, I mean, yeah.
Wow.
All right, Ryan says it seems.
I was watching this one video. I was watching this one video on YouTube when an asteroid actually landed in someone's backyard, and somebody from a museum or something came in and like bought it from him for like over $500,000.
Wow.
It's like Jesus.
Yeah, maybe they did. Well, now do people pay that much if it came from like space junk, or does it have to be like an actual piece of asteroid or space rock?
I think it was probably just like an asteroid, because it said it was like from something from over like 400 billion years old or something.
Wow. 400 billion? That's actually older than the observable universe, or so they say anyway. I don't think they really know for sure. The meteorite themselves can be worth
It might have been 43 billion. I watched it late at night. I could be wrong on it. So
last number I heard was 14 billion. But the James Webb Telescope has been changing a lot of minds. It has been. They're thinking now that this space is not expanding, because they got that information and that idea from the Hubble telescope. But the James Webb Telescope is so much more advanced. It can see so much further out, and is actually going to be small compared to the one that they're working on now to send out. But it's got them changing their minds that, okay, well, maybe it's not expanding. I got to reread the paper on that. So that's nearly as old as Beardo. Oh man, just Beardo's beard. Yeah, I haven't been in on a Beardo live in a minute. I need to go rattle his cage, see how he's doing. Oh, yeah, a lot going on, a lot in the news. Let's see, Ryan. I've seen a green and yellow meteors in many states now: Ohio, Texas, Oregon, California, Michigan. I believe last week, Earth went through the 3-eye Atlas tail trail. They did say 3-eye when it was green. Yeah.
They also said 3-eye Atlas supposedly contacted the Earth too. So.
Yeah, it's it would be more efficient to build a spaceship on a space rock, and that is a possibility. But how would you guide it? How would you control it? That may be part of the reason that it just went through, is it was using the sun as a gravity assist to slingshot out to another location. Let's see. Had a blue one 2 weeks ago. And Prism knows a little bit about the chemical structure sometimes on these things. As far as the colors go, Prism, what makes the different colors? What elements might be in these rocks that cause them to have particular colors when they enter the atmosphere? That's a good question for him.
Very.
Prism knows a lot of good stuff. He really does.
Yep.
And so does Ryan. Ryan knows.
He was also a great guest on the show.
Go ahead.
I said that's why I had him on the show. He was a great guest to have on here. So.
Yeah, I'd like to get him on mine. Paul and Claire, I'd like to get y'all on live sometime. I have a very long list of people I want to get on the live. I really do, because there's so many great people in this community. I started this particular channel back in 2019, and it was about electronics.
Oh, wow.
So from there, I kind of got back, because I've been studying the paranormal for a very long time, but I never thought about doing a channel about paranormal. So I was starting the electronics, and then I was like, you know what? I'm not as good with electronics as I am with theories and ideas. So that's whenever I switched back to paranormal. And since I've been here to this community, it has been the most welcoming community online, hands down. It really has. Everybody here is awesome. They really are. Let's see. Green is often associated with copper, but it's the color of the ionization. Also has to do with the amount of oxygen and the pressure. Okay. That's a pretty good answer. Then I know
cool.
I know what's in fireworks. So basically what he's saying is what we're going to see down here at this high pressure and oxygen may not be the same thing that we see way up in the thin atmosphere. All over the world, wonder how many are not reported. I do question if some of these are not just asteroids or meteors. It's possible. At this point, we don't know.
My uncle actually sent me a piece of a meteor. I think I could find it, but I have to open up the closet doors, like somewhere up at the top, because he's a rock hound. So he actually sent me a pretty good sized piece of a meteor that was about the size of my fist.
Nice. Well, find it, and whenever we go to do the bros chat, we can talk a little bit about this, because this would be a pretty good topic. So you, me, Ryan, Prism, and Matt, if I can find him. He's been working on himself, Matt. He's got a lot going on. It's hard to get his attention these days, but he's busy, so I get it. But if I can get all 5 of us on, that'd be awesome.
It would be. The more the merrier, in my opinion. So
right, because on Restream, on the free version, I can actually do 6 people, so that would work.
I think on StreamYard you could do 6 as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Not on the free. On the free, you can do 4.
Oh, not on free. Okay, 4. That's right.
Okay, yeah, we'll because I got a live coming up on Wednesday of next month. Gonna have Mason, the paranormal engineer. We were gonna do it last week. He had stuff going on. I have not been feeling good, but yeah, I'm getting better on that. Getting this set up, gonna get him set up, and get this office cleaned up a little bit, because that's, plates where I've been eating dinner in here. Forgot I had that there. You didn't see this. Nobody saw this. Don't tell Moon.
Your secret's safe with me, dude.
All right, but yeah,
as long as she isn't watching, your secret's safe with me.
She's at work. I'm safe. So we have reached the 30-minute mark. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this is working okay. I just got to get this audio issue figured out. Michael, thank you so much for helping me out with this.
Of course, man.
Good deal. We will get a bros chat together. And let's see, Mr. Gray should be coming on pretty quick, and Noah Faraday is also doing a live right now. So if you need more live, there's 2 right there. Let's see, that wasn't a plate; it was a flying saucer. Yeah, Ryan, you need a diamond, a platinum, some uranium, all that good stuff. But everybody, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for helping me out with this, because this is really all this was, is just me trying to get this figured out. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell everybody, have a great one. Michael, see you in a bit.
Later, guys. All right, bud.